Previously on Melbourne Survivor. With only 10 people left, it seemed a merge was coming. However, the game continued. After a challenge of balance and strength, Tortuga lost once again. At Uncharted Waters, Danny made a case against Mars in order to save Chris, while also covering for Jules.
The one idol can't be given to me.
No, because you're on Tortuga.
Ultimately, while the idol was saved, Chris was not. 9 remain, each with something to prove. Who will be voted out tonight?
I was thinking if we do merge tonight and...
Like after this vote?
Yeah, like if we end up sleeping all as one tribe together tonight, I was just thinking that we'll just combine our tarps and...
We don't know when the merge is coming at this point. It might never come. It might just stay with
It might, yeah, well, that would be spanner.
I know I'm at Final 9, but it hasn't really felt like I've had a proper chance to actually play Survivor. I've had a pretty easy ride in terms of we've just won basically every challenge except for the first one where it was everyone for themselves. Oh, dude, you're way so...
That's because I went fully in. I fell off.
So the blue tribe definitely seemed keen to vote off the former pink tribe, that being Danny and Jules. And at first I was completely fine with that because it just meant, another round where I'm safe. But I'm trying to think a bit more deeper into the game and it potentially isn't the best move. I did want to be a little bit more strategic and perhaps vote off someone who later in the game I think is going to be a threat. For example, Greg, I think he's a name that keeps on coming up randomly and I think it's for good reason. At the same time, I think Jules and Danny are really close.
We all turned up at the challenge today expecting a merge and it was not a merge. So obviously we won, so that's great, but it was a bittersweet moment. Chris came up to me and begged me to give him my idol. I considered it, but I need that for myself and Danny. Moving forward now, Danny and I are going to have our work cut out for us. Yeah, we'll stick together and we'll do whatever we can to keep going in this game.
Ain't that food? It's the biscuits. Oh my
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Biscuits, it's biscuits. I've never been so excited because there's a biscuit.
We finally got a reward!
Yeah.
Thank God! I would say it looks like a merge is coming. We're down to 9 left. So I guess I've got to start thinking about the future, about what my plans are.
This full tribe outnumber the other guys, whereas I feel like the 3 of them are going to be really tight when we merge.
I know. I wasn't sure.
But there's 4 of us which outnumber them.
Oh, that would crush me though.
I know, but also guaranteed final 4. I just had the thought and I was like, I should share
No,
it.
I've thought about it as well.
Yeah.
It's like, and I would feel less bad. Well, I guess we'd have to vote everyone out at some point. But first things first, have to get rid of Danny and Jules. There's no way we want to let them get further, and if one of them makes the final 2 or final 3, they're almost certainly going to win.
You guys made the decision together.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fun because you can't.
Yeah. And we all have to cheers a Vicky.
Yeah, it's a great story, I guess, coming from the position that they're in. So I definitely don't want to give them any kind of room to move.
Come on in and take a seat. Greg, what are you thinking?
So, I'm thinking merge. I'm thinking potentially some sort of challenge involving eating.
Is anyone hoping for a gross food challenge?
No. No.
I eat gross food. I've got no qualms.
Just hungry enough at this point?
I mean, I'll do it.
All right, the sow getting a look at the new Tortuga tribe. Chris voted out at the last tribal council. You might be wondering why you're all sitting here. I can announce we have merged.
When we arrived at the merge feast table, I was kind of half expecting it to be some kind of like food challenge, maybe like gross food or something. I was like a little bit disappointed because I feel like there's a lot of people that get squirmy really easily, which would have been very enjoyable to watch. But
You guys are about to enjoy a merged feast. However, there's a twist with it. One of you received an advantage that allows you to designate meals to different members of this tribe. Some will be good, some might not be what you were hoping for at a merge feast. All right, can this person reveal who has this? Christelle. All right, Christelle, come and stand next to me. So Christelle, you're gonna stand here and you're gonna assign a meal to each of these people. Christelle, take it away.
Okay. One homemade gnocchi with pasta sauce and a glass of wine. Oh my god. Oh wait. Oh. I might give that to Aaron. If you're happy with that.
Thank you. You're happy with that?
You're an allergic to eggs, right?
No. Okay, yeah, there you go. Thank you so much. Thank you, Christelle.
The next one is one pizza and a glass of Coke. Yeah, we've been talking about pizza a lot.
Oh, that's a nice pizza.
Definitely for Ash because she's been talking about it all day.
Thank you.
Yep, next dish is 2 quesadillas and a glass of Coke. I think I'm gonna give that one to Mars.
Wow.
One chicken pie and a glass of lemonade. I might take that one for myself if that's alright.
Cool.
That's alright.
That's more than okay.
2 slices of bread with tuna and a glass of lemonade. Liana?
I'm vegetarian.
Oh, no, that's right. Maybe Greg. No. Oh, you're vegetarian.
I just don't want it. I prefer something worse. Thank you though, I appreciate that.
Evan? You're happy with that? I'm sorry, tuna's like not everybody's favourite.
Not everyone can be happy.
2 blueberry muffins and a glass of milk. I might give this one to Mietta because this one should be okay to eat. Okay.
Greg, Danny, and Jules left.
1 cup of instant noodles. Give it to Greg. 3 bananas. I've been dreading this because I'm sorry, I'm not 100% sure what your names are, love. What was your name?
Jules.
Jules and
Danny.
May I please give the 3 bananas to Danny?
Jules, the last one left.
I'm sorry, I just don't know much about you. And just 2 boiled eggs for Jules.
Protein.
All right, so feel free to eat your food and mingle. Go around the table, meet the people you haven't met, catch up with old friends.
kind of wish I hadn't got a sweet thing, seeing as we had just 1 sweet biscuit, but no, it was nice to have something to eat that like actually filled me up.
Otherwise I'm just going to be thinking of how much pieces you will left. Someone who's flying dangerously low under the radar is definitely Miata. She is someone who I can see taking a lot of individual immunity challenges. Yeah, she's just like super easy to talk to, gets along with everyone. She is someone who has been like so likable in this game that she is a danger to win just because of that.
So Lentil King was right?
Lentil King. The Lentil King.
He was correct.
Yeah. Did you guys not hear about Lentil King?
Originally I was thinking to get to the final 7 would be, with all the twist advantages, Uncharted waters, it's unlikely, but it's looking more and more likely now. And I know this is potentially boring or not what people want to see, but I think that is what makes the most sense. Get to 7. Core 4 alliance within the 7 is me, Mars, Ash, and Christelle. I have their back, they have my back. I also have a 4 with Mieta, Evan, and Aaron. I've spent more time in the game with those 3. We think that potentially the 3 of them, having now gone to 3 tribal councils, may have solidified something strong within them and that we need to hold together. We'll have to see what happens.
Right. I mean, I'm not a red ring. I'll have some.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
Oh, fresh crack.
I think I've played a very middle ground game on our original tribe where I was kind of going between playing with Mars and Greg and playing with Christelle and Evan and flipping kind of between there in terms of my personality. I'd be like innocent and bubbly and happy and like just here for fun with Evan and Christelle, and I'd be strategic, dark-minded, all that kind of stuff with Greg and Mars.
Like, it's good you get food, but yeah.
They just want drama from like the first vote, like the first meeting with everyone, and like suddenly, yeah. Stupidly out in the open right now in terms of my game. I think people know what I'm doing. I myself would feel like I would notice what I'm doing.
Aaron knows how I play. He's seen me play before. He knows I'm a bit cutthroat and definitely more of a villain than a hero. He knows that. I think he's gonna get real bloody now that he's come to merge.
I'm just getting these like wafts of like
tomato
sauce.
I wish I could share. Like I need to make a move. I've only been to 1 tribal council. Haven't got the outwit aspect of it yet. I can't just go with the flow and wait till it gets to 7 and then who knows what's in, because I could be the next after that. Then I don't know because I don't want me out. So I think I need to speak to Ash and Mieta and Evan. Maybe bring in someone like Danny or Jules, and I'd be pitching to like make a move on Greg. You're not playing for 7th, I'm playing to win, so a big move's going to be required sooner rather than later.
I can't see how full this is.
My God.
I don't know if that was a lot, I'm sorry.
No, that's plenty.
Cheers
To our tribe name, TBA.
Do we say Pepper Jack?
Pepper Jack.
To Pepper Jack.
Pepper Jack.
All right, come on in, guys. Congrats on making the merge. Exciting stuff. Obviously, the sword is no more. I took it away. There's no tribes. Instead, we have the individual immunity necklace back. So you'll be playing for individual immunity. But first, did you guys come up with a tribe name?
Yes.
What is it?
Pepper Jack.
Could someone explain that?
We were very kindly given a bottle of wine to share as a new tribe, and that is the label of the bottle of wine that we shared together.
As a wine lover, I approve. Okay, so you're playing for immunity. You're also playing for reward. The 2nd, 3rd, and 4th places in this challenge will go to Uncharted waters. Are you ready to get to the next challenge?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sweet.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Are we being hung?
Are they gallows?
Yeah.
Getting hung? Are we actually being hung?
I did not sign up for this.
Alright, here's how it's going to work. This will be an endurance challenge. You must stand balancing on 2 balls with only the ropes to support you. Last person standing wins immunity. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, I'll count you in. This will be a live transition. You must place the ball under the arch of your foot, not on the ball of your foot or the heel. Alright, count you in. 3, 2, 1. Everyone's on. Aaron is spinning around and Aaron's gone. Just like that. Greg's made himself a swing.
Why is this happening to me? Why?
I don't understand.
Rain's starting to come down. And Jules is out. And Greg's gone too. We are down to 6. Daddy concentrating very hard. The Zen state. Mars getting in the zone. Ash looks like she might have a standing. And just like that, Christelle falls. We are down to 5. Vieta, Evan, Danny, Mars, and Ash. Concentration is difficult. Evan's got a strong position there. Ash with a bit of a wobble. There's a deafening silence for this challenge. Everyone trying to concentrate. Who's feeling the pain? Ash starting to wobble. Trying some different strategies there. Evan looks like he's almost enjoying this challenge.
Enjoying the experience.
Just like that, Ash falls off. We're down to 4.
And I am done.
And Evan's gone. We're down to Danny, Mieta, and Mars. All 3 have been very strong this challenge. Danny wobbles and Danny's off. Danny out of this challenge. Great effort from Danny. Danny and Evan will be able to go to Uncharted waters. We are down to 2, Mieta and Mars. Mars trying to scratch his nose could be a risky move. There's a few different types of tension in this challenge. One of them is the silence. One of them is the impending tribal council and the chaos beforehand. It has been 10 minutes. Mars has pretty much been looking in the same direction this entire time.
Hey Liz, what's your opinion on pineapple on pizza?
Pineapple on pizza? This feels a bit like deja vu. This reminds me of a Survivor season. My thoughts on pineapple on pizza? It's good on some pizza. It doesn't belong on my vegetarian, thank you. Mars has been in the zone, but starting to get bored. Mieta just strong and silent at the back there. We've been at this for 15 minutes. In a moment, we're going to switch things up a little bit. We're going to drop down to 1 foot. I'll give you 3 seconds again to make the transition. 3, 2, 1.
starting to rain. It has been 20 minutes. At this point, everyone's probably hoping someone will take one for the team and step down so that they can get out of the rain, but that seems unlikely. Mietta, what does winning this challenge mean to you?
Assured safety.
Nice. Assured safety seems to be something Mars might not have right now. Struggling a bit, wobbling. Maybe you can get back.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Mars and Mietta are able to have a good old chat now.
I have no circulation in my hands now, but
Mars trying to shift, leaning back a bit. Mars really feeling it. It has been half an hour.
Hey Mietta, how much do you need this one?
I got so nervous at the tribe we went to and I was immune.
Mars really digging deep here. Mietta barely showing it at all, still as a statue. Mars is holding on for dear life. Mars really struggling, somehow hanging in there. The ropes are swinging ominously. Crew ready to go to sleep. Mars really digging deep here. Comes down to moments like this when you decide how much you want this. Mars is in a lot of pain right now. You can see it in his face and in every movement. It has been 40 minutes. Mars really struggling. Mars is gone. Fantastic effort from Mars. Mietta wins immunity. Mietta, immunity is yours. Grab it. Yeah, I feel indeed. Good stuff. Hopefully you can all get some sleep without being too sore. So yeah, head off back to camp. Enjoy.
Or we could like just like
We could do it here or keep it where you guys
We can do it, like if you can get it between these trees.
After we had the challenge, which Mietta won, we came back and we basically spent most of our energy in trying to construct a decent shelter.
Didn't they have a separated?
what do you got?
To be honest, there wasn't much time for strategy. I was expecting a lot more, like especially after a merge and being separated for a few votes. And I wanted to do that, but I think everyone was just really tired.
So should we try and get the old gang together at some point
I think
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Or I feel like everyone's on the same page.
It's the same. Just need to choose one of them.
We're going to
Uncharted.
I want to make sure I got at least 2 Uncharted. So I don't know who's going, me, Danny,
and Mars. Yeah.
So at least one of us should be able to keep an eye on Danny. I hope she didn't get anything sneaky.
If she got something, she just play it on herself.
Yeah.
So we just go to Jules.
Yeah, just
either way.
That point. Yeah.
I'm excited to, like getting to the 7, like that'll be a really special moment. Yeah, we can start talking like Final 4, Final 3 after that.
So we want to go like angle that way?
Yeah.
First individual immunity challenge post merge. Feeling pretty good. I think I literally just got it in my mind that I was like, I'm just too nervous to go to a first merge tribal without immunity, so just have to do it. no matter what. Just got to push through. The hardest part was honestly the numb hands. I think like looking at Mars, his hands were like kind of down near his head and mine were literally like full stretch above my head. And yeah, like that rope was very tight and like cutting into my hands. I feel like when you're in a challenge like that and there's 2 of you left for like much longer than the kind of last person's gone out, whoever drops second last and doesn't get immunity puts a pretty big target on their back. I think that's why I stuck it out for so long.
So when you tie it, you throw one over the top and then throw the opposite one over the top.
We're talking at the like new form tribe that those 3, Mars, Ash and Christelle, we reckon they probably have bonded like pretty strongly, especially going to so many tribal councils when we went to none. So I think the 4 of us have gone over, like really need to stick together until it comes down to us.
Can you point out where these biscuits are? Because
fuck yes,
where the biscuits go?
Yeah.
They were so
Yeah, it's really hard to get a read on her. So I don't mind her going, and if she loses a challenge, I'm sure there'd be an army of people willing to. Mars went over the top when he didn't need to. He wasn't being targeted. I think he's got a bit of paranoia about being targeted for being a physical competition beast stuff. Could definitely see him comping out a few times, but I don't think like he needed to flex just then. If Mieta goes, then he will become the next biggest challenge target. If Mars goes, I'm definitely going to be in a position where I don't know who really to turn to as my number one. Someone has an idol, it's Jules.
Wow.
Don't look too excited. Remember, we're still sad and depressed about this fight. Mars and I have talked a bit about being like a secret duo, and well, we're not really a secret, we're kind of pretty obvious, with Christelle and us as a trio. We just had a really good conversation about like, let's start some shit, let's get some, stuff going, all that kind of stuff, and maybe playing a bit chaotically. And I was like, I'm down to cause some shit and ruffle up Merge.
Survivor Season 4, wake up.
It was a bit rough.
Where are you? I moved to north where it's getting smashed in the face by like a giant tarp.
Sleep wasn't great last night. We had like the world's most giant tarp and the wind picked up in the middle of the night and it was like flapping around, just smacking everyone in the face. So not great, but I actually think better than the last night because I was just so exhausted. So a little bit better.
The tarp was just, I was all encompassed by the tarp except for when it was flying in the air and then coming back down to smash me in the face.
Oh my god.
And I was getting rained on at the same time.
You get bitten by muzzies.
Oh, probably more, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so last night we made a merge, which is super exciting. I'm so excited to have gotten this far, but the job is not done yet.
If there are 0 inroads, then it's like, okay, well, we can play for either of us. It's our idol, so I suggest you.
Tribal.
Yeah.
They've got 2 votes, so we can split 5-2. We don't need to split 4-3. So even if they had an extra vote, it wouldn't matter. But if they had an extra vote...
Unless they would just like steal a vote.
Even a steal of vote, 5-2 would go to 4-3. So that'd be...
Unless it's the other way, other person.
I can read them. They can split if they want, but yeah. If it's a surprise.
Yeah. Well, let's see how that's obviously a last minute thing. But I need to know how happy you were with that because it's not mine to make that call with.
I'd like, we'll make that call together, but if it's something that'll help us, I'm gonna...
Yeah, I'm not asking you to play it for me, I'm just asking you to use it as something to...
But which one do we want to get out first?
I guess it
doesn't really matter. Yeah, I was also leaning towards... Well, they're both fighters and want to be here and stuff, but... Yeah, I agree.
And she's like, I can't remember the other one's name. I just made it pull that one up. I'm so
Jules, that was so funny last night when you're like, I've been dreading this part for so long. I don't know your name.
I don't know your name, love.
You said yesterday you came to play, so curious if you've thought about what and how.
Because what I was thinking all of last night was, it's easy to get 2 of you out, and then it's 7.
Yeah.
And then it's just chaos. It would be nice to have
And I think you're 100% right. If that is the plan to take us out, whoever you take out first, after this tribal, someone is going to turn first. So you want to be the person who makes that move. Almost like you can be open-minded to not being predictable.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we could vote 5-2, but then we could use an idol and steal a vote. So it'd be like 5 more.
Yeah, they did that would be
5-1-3, and then cancel it.
No, they're not going to use an idol.
Yeah.
Let's all calm down.
Yeah.
So we decided.
Yeah, so it's just split by care. Easier.
So what are who's voting who then?
4-3, if our camps, well, you guys are 3. Yeah. So you guys vote Jules, and we'll vote Danny. Is it Jules and like Jewel, or is it? I think like a gem.
Me, the person I get the least out of, and I can't get past the wall is Greg. And that's really, it's because I can't. There's no. It's just completely closed off like that. If you had another name and you're strong about it, yeah, we're down.
I mean, at the moment, I think it's about breaking up the couples, which is why you two are still kind of like.
Yeah, I get that.
And then
okay, so is it that we're seen as like a umbrella pair?
Absolutely, yeah. I think people don't like that.
Well, I mean, we've said that.
Yeah,
but it's not going on.
And that's the thing that was.
But no one's letting us in. Like, we don't have another option. We don't like. And like you say that we're a tight pair. That's true. But there's only 2 of us. You guys could take us out. Like, that would be the easy thing. But then what? You need to be thinking about it now. What the plan is, and use us as a vote, because at the moment you only need 3 blue people to get together. We'll tack on. There's your majority. Yeah.
The treasure you yearn for is not here, that much should be clear. The treasure you yearn for will keep you alive, but it can only be used until final 5.
There's no idols here. That's pretty much what it says. That tells me that it's back at camp, either with people or there's a merge idol in it.
The dynamic after the merge was very much still a tribal one, that being the very original tribes, so the 7 original blues and the 2 original pinks, Jules and Danny. They just have this bond, and they've been super candid and open about the fact that they are a duo and they're not turning ever. That's really big, and breaking that up is a big deal.
I guess come merge, that's kind of like what everyone will be saying. It's like, get rid of the challenge first, so break up the power couples. So I don't from our tribe, maybe there are a lot of power couples. I'm not in one of them. That obvious one is just anyone. But they're awesome because they just, it was nice. They were just so candid when we spoke to them. They just said for anything as a duo, we're not turning them off. So yeah, it's just like a 2-for-1.
There's another approach for working with Jules and Danny. I think they've seen me as someone who would potentially flip. If we do vote off a challenge, let's say Greg is probably the obvious one at the moment.
Are you thinking we just get rid of the 2 and go from there?
What I'm worried about is, one gets voted out, and then everyone's rather than wait for the next person.
So yeah, it's like a game of chicken, who wants to make the first big move? Yeah, exactly.
For me, though, the discussion is about breaking up power couples or getting someone who's good at challenges, I'd be really keen to actually just do a complete curveball. I think the best thing to do would be to vote out someone like Ash in particular. I think she'd probably win it at this point. She's done really well in terms of the strategizing game. Someone like that, because they are just so far out of the firing range at the moment, but it's too chaotic to be throwing in random names at the moment to try and make a move. So for now, the vote and the discussion is very much about keeping the blues together.
I mean, we have to look after each other. I don't know, we haven't talked heaps, but we're always kind of on the same page.
Yeah, I feel like we're evenly matched. My plan has always been just be out of shooting range. Let's do it.
I've just come back from Uncharted waters, clothes changed, there's an advantage up there somewhere that can be used to final 5. I didn't find it, unfortunately. I don't know if the boys did. That will remain to be seen. We then had a chat about what their plan is moving forward.
I was chatting to Mars like about some of the stuff, like where he's at, like what we were sort of before about actually doing something. Yeah, I feel like we were saying it's kind of weird, but we're both on the same page and kind of have been for a while. There's a lot of breaking up couples, which again is obviously you and Jules, but then there's challenge threats.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big one at Merge.
Right. Okay. So that's one right there.
Yeah.
And the other one has immunity.
Well, I'd
and
say
you want to
more-
pair with a challenge threat. I'm just like, in reality.
I just think there's like many more challenge sets than we.
Well, we'll kind of.
Not that I've seen so far.
Yeah.
But in my head, like, I'm not gunning for you by any means. I have other names that would be ideal for me.
Yeah.
But like, you're talking about getting challenge threats and being a safe 7.
Yeah.
Safe 7, fine, boring, easy. That guarantees that none of you get my vote on the jury. That's just how I feel about that.
So Danny talked to myself and Evan, making a pitch for working with her, which is very interesting because I do have one vital piece of information that I feel like she knows, but she's not letting on, and that is that Jules has an idol. So I want to, at the very least, flush this idol out for this vote. Do you guys have anything?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Just like, so I can like have options, like if we have something, that might change something.
Yeah.
Just for like, reassurance, but it's definitely like.
I don't. We can go back and chat to Jules.
Hmm.
I don't. No.
I just think they're kind of stupid if they don't play the idol this round. I mean, you got balls if you don't. I can either work with Danny or I can either work with Jules, but I feel like together they're super dangerous. So I just need to like split them up a bit. And you and Jules are like a solid pair, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll definitely just work together.
Yeah.
100%, yeah.
Yeah. Again, unless we have a reason like not to, like it doesn't benefit us at all to split.
Jumping in with you, like we have to get something out of value. That was again a big thing. Like we're not going to make a move for the sake of making a move. Like it has to kind of help us. And
Right.
at the moment, it is breaking up couples, and there are more couples than just the two of you. To be clear.
In my head, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but you guys do you. It's a safe 7, and if you're comfortable in that.
So if we're going to try and get someone out, who would you want to put down?
For me, it's Greg. And I've said that from the minute he just never made us feel particularly welcome, and I don't get great vibes.
Danny did throw out Greg's name, and that is really good to know because I need to keep having shields in front of me, but it is definitely time now to start cutting these shields. Greg, I thought we were like tight at the start, but now I think he's more gravitating towards the people who are in his newer merge tribe. I'm not feeling great because we had the initial final 4, but I think it might have to turn into final 3, myself, Ash, and KK. And that means that we will need to cut Greg at some point.
What are you doing that's going to get you to final 2 that's going to then make the jury be like, yes, I think you were the sole survivor?
Yeah, I know. I see what you're saying, and it makes sense.
So no one really wants to make the first move. It might be the perfect time to do it now, or it might be way too early. We're playing this game of chicken where like it's weird, like this is like such a crucial part of Survivor that like timing is so important in this game, and I just need to make sure that I consider all my options.
If you guys have a game to play, we're willing to help you play it, but I just want to know what you want to do.
The night was good. I didn't hear anyone get up or do anything like suspect, and most of the tribe actually conked out pretty hard. Now everyone's up and they want to do stuff, and it's, oh my god, too early.
I really want to make a move, but I don't know about you, but I think I need some. I think we need something for like Whitey. What am I?
Do you guys want to say?
I would. I need like a final blue 7 is going to work for me. I need like a move to move.
I think if anybody I wanted to get rid of from my old tribe, it would be Aaron, because I know he's sneaky shady and he'll flip on a dime, but then he's just come to me with this plan of like, oh, well, yeah, you get to, let's make moves. So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's too early to be a swing voter.
We know that we're strategists and we've played before and stuff. So,
Like, it'd be really easy for you to take me out, take Danny out.
it's not going to work for me.
But then what?
No.
Like we were talking.
No, it's not going to work for me.
You guys would be
We're on the bottom.
probably 6 and 7.
Yeah.
I think the last couple votes have been frustrating because I've had to be a compliant follower in a way, and I think that I always like to run my own narrative and run my own game. These next couple votes are going to be really, really hard to figure out and do because I don't want to fuck over Mars because obviously he's my number one and he'll crack the shits or whatever. But also, I need to make some moves so that like I'm not going to get trumped later. So yeah, I'm fine with doing Greg. Because quite frankly, whittling you guys down does fuck all for me.
Yeah, nothing needed.
So I think even if it's that 1 from 3, Evan and Danny are 5, so that's all needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were all so donked out.
Oh, it was so weird. Like it was like I was half unconscious. It was like smacking me in the face, and I was like, "It's fine. This is fine." Feels pretty good to make merch. Merch. The original Blue Tribe is probably going to stick together until the last 2 original Pinks are gone. We're pretty sure that neither of them have any like idols or advantages or anything, but just in case we're going to split our vote, I think 4-3. But we need to suss that out this morning.
Yeah, I'm on Jules, aren't I? Is that right? Was I on Jules? Yeah. Just make sure.
No. So the 4 of us.
4 of us.
Danny.
Okay, we're Danny.
3 of us. I think we need to get rid of Danny.
So
I'm wondering how confident you are in Evan. That I've seen him go off with the 2 of them individually multiple times, like both this morning and last
we don't, yeah.
for longer periods. So
I just want to, I'll have a chat to him. And, yeah.
He's just the only one that I'm like, 100%.
I'll swing him over.
I feel like it's good that he's in the 4, because then even it'll be like 3-3-3.
Yeah, so I think I might just go over and talk to him before Tribal Council.
Yeah.
And just make sure, like, you make sure.
Once we get down to 7, I still think we're in the majority. I feel like the 3 that went to Tribal Council all that time, once we split, are going to be a really tight 3, but then that leaves the 4 of us, which is obviously an advantage to stick together. And I feel pretty confident that we'll stick together. Like the 3 is definitely a strong alliance. 3 guys and things from now.
Do you think? Yeah. So you think,
I think
Mars?
I reckon Mars, Ash, and Christelle.
Oh, do you reckon? Yeah.
Hard to say who the biggest threats are that are left. Scheme-wise, I feel like Ash is like a bit of an underdog, like going below the radar a little bit. I feel pretty confident in the challenges. I've won quite a few of the individual immunity challenges. It's more like the schemers that are not quite on my side that I need to get rid of first. Like I feel like Ash is the biggest schemer of the 3.
Yeah.
And she's got this like
yes.
So I feel like maybe she would be a better one to target.
Yeah, probably. I'd say.
So I think they would expect us to target Mars.
Yeah.
So the challenge going as long as it did, Mieta I already knew was an endurance beast. It was really eye-opening for Mars because he looked like he was in a lot of pain and he really pushed through. Like the looks on his face, he was in agony, shaking and just kept pushing through. That's scary. So Mieta approached me and she sort of said, I was wondering if you or Danny had some sort of advantage that you'd be willing to trade. I've got something that could help you.
Are you willing to tell me what it is that you have to trade? I have individual on like an item. You have an item. I don't know. A few rounds ago. Yeah, at Uncharted. Yeah. Okay.
She said that she's got an idol and she would be willing to trade it. Now, I've got the other idol, so I knew that the reason she was wanting to probably trade it is because I know that they expire at 8. She's got immunity now. Only gonna save her for one more round, so she was hoping for something that might last a bit longer.
Okay, and you'd be willing to trade that to us in exchange for something? Because like I've got an individual immunity this time, and the next round I feel pretty safe as well. But yeah, I mean, like I feel pretty confident in the challenges. Yeah, I feel like. But that's what I also feel like once I don't have these immunities that I've got.
Yeah, I think you're being seen as a threat.
I think so.
Yes.
I mean, I'm going to go into round with 8 people with never having been able to be voted for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't tell me who was getting the majority of the votes, but she said that if we had the idol, she would tell us where to play it. I mean, I would rather not have to play my idol tonight, but I think we've got options, so I'm feeling okay.
What do you think about it?
I'm fine with getting the vote.
4-3.
Yes, 4-3.
Are you okay with that?
I'm fine with it, but I think people are getting antsy to make a big move.
Yeah.
I'm expecting these next 2 votes to be pretty straightforward. There's 7 original blue members, 2 original pink. Everyone is on the same page.
So that trust me, yes, 100%.
Oh yeah, I think we need to.
To be something we could potentially just make, even if we just go the 4 of us, Mars, Christelle, you, me, Vieta, or Danny.
Your maths. I'm just like all the other stuff.
This time.
Tell me the numbers.
We really want to fulfill our dream of getting to the final 7, all 7 of us. Obviously, there can only be one winner, but I think we're all pretty set on getting to that point together and then fighting it out from there.
If the 2 of them can pull over Evan and Aaron. Evan and Aaron are both supposed to be voting Danny, so that's all a worry. Like, maybe even if we do the 4-3 split, we want to make sure that those 2 are not on the same
side. It just makes it more confusing.
We're not really going to be able to change that. My core alliance that I built at the start is me, Mars, Christelle and Ash. We've had a little bit of time apart. The 3 of them were on one tribe. I was on the other. I'm a little bit worried that maybe the 3 of them might have formed a stronger bond. Christelle, she's probably more tight with Ash than with me, and I'm more tight with Mars.
I'm definitely still mostly loyal to before.
Same. I want to protect our 4 because our 4 is unrecognizable.
Yeah,
people would have no idea.
No one knows.
Thinking for this next vote to target Danny first over Jules. They're both fighters. They both really want to be here. At this stage, Danny is looking like a slightly bigger threat. We are planning to split the votes 4-3 at this stage. It would be dangerous to let either Danny or Jules get any further than this.
As in the 2 of them are so tight. Jules and Danny, they're not.
Oh yeah, I know. They're not splitting on each other.
Yeah.
And people need to realize that, like, we can work with one of them.
I don't want. I want
both of them.
I want both of them gone.
I want both of them gone too.
Like, if either of them get to the end or anywhere close to the end,
we're fucked.
No.
You don't?
No, we couldn't.
No.
Oh,
I'm not.
Yeah.
You don't trust it. Like, yes, no.
Oh, I would trust her, but I wouldn't use everyone big move.
Yeah.
No.
So she's got the idol.
Oh.
I kind of want to throw Mietta under the bus because she's got immunity. She has not been able to be voted for yet. So she's a challenge threat. I want to take her out at some stage.
Like, I had to drag it out of her, but it expires at the final 8. So she's good tonight, and there's only one more vote that she can use it.
She can use it tomorrow, yeah.
Well, she said if there's an advantage that maybe lasts longer or something else, she would be willing to trade it.
For the first try we hit with the major, we're planning on making a big move. So myself, Ash, Danny and Jules have spoken, and we want to blindside Greg. So the majority, it's 4 votes Danny, 3 votes you. So not that matters because we're going to do 5 anyway. Right?
Yeah.
But that's what it is anyway. So voting out Danny and Jules is not going to do me any favours for my game. I don't want to. I feel that since the final 7 with Blues, I'll be me and Ash will be the next 2.
But yeah,
this is what I'm doing.
They've come back from Uncharted Waters, so we'll chat to them.
Yeah, so I'm going to get Evan ASAP. But yeah, because I see it. And I'm going to make a big move. I've got to do something for my resume. So yeah, I'm just going to get Evan over, and I think we can put him 5 on Greg. So I was hoping it's going to pay off. Fingers crossed.
What's up? How was the Uncharted Waters? I finally remember what it's called.
I know that obviously there's an idol in the hands of Jules, which is kind of scary. Jules having an idol came from Chris, actually. So this was his last-ditch attempt to get us on side. And I'm like, dude, you told that to the wrong person because, like, I can't keep you, but I'll use the information.
There's a worry about Aaron, and is it crazy to try and get him out with the girls now? I think probably yes.
I mean, it's crazy, but I'm willing to do it if we want to cut him down and then cut one of the girls. Also, we have a chance to flush an idol. We do that. What if we just don't tell them and we just vote a couple out and we'll flush an idol?
See, with an idol in play, it's even harder because you've kind of got to, like, do we flush it before we, make our moves and stuff? Like, do we use this vote to take out one of our own? And if they know votes are being split, it's going to be really hard to maneuver that.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean put...
All right, want to talk some chaos and madness for a bit? Let's get into it.
Had a chat with Jules. Sorry, you had a chat with Jules?
Yeah, had fun.
So Danny approached me about working with herself, Jules and Aaron.
we want to make a big move on Greg.
Yeah.
So Ash is on board of it. So it's going to be Ash, you, myself, Danny, and Jules.
So with regard to working with Aaron, personally, I think he's a really good guy and I really like him and I can see myself working with him.
I mean, how do you feel about you? Do you want to make a move?
Yeah, we were kind of chatting about that and I'm keen to do something because I think you're right. The 7 of, if it goes down to 7 ex-blues, I think we're kind of up there on the chopping block.
Yeah.
I think Jules and Danny, like, they're always going to be a target, so it doesn't make sense to break them up this early. I think they'll be an easy person to focus on later on. It'd be nice to kind of get out someone that we actually is a threat in different ways.
Yeah.
Though I think he's playing a very similar game to what I want to play. I want to be kind of more of a free agent. And it seems to me that Aaron's kind of that guy, though he's that guy with a lot more survivor knowledge than me. How sure are you that Ash is actually going to do something?
Oh, she said for sure, yeah. Really? She's on board.
Because Ash is great. And I thought we were kind of close at the start, but I know she's like talking to a lot of people. You're pretty sure that she is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So I spoke to her, because
I feel like us two were definitely on the outs.
Yeah.
But I thought she was like pretty close with Christelle.
No.
But,
well, she may be close, but just making it seem that way. But
okay.
Yeah.
Well, would we be able to chat all three up? Because if you guys are genuinely going to do it,
I can get Ash. I'll get Ash to do it. Yeah, for sure. So all you need is like Ash to say it.
Yeah, I just want to see her kind of say it.
Give your pitch. Okay. Yeah, I guess like what do you guys want and what can you offer?
Well, I mean,
because obviously at the moment we're kind of in the majority.
Yes.
I guess. So
until you're not.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I think that's like if you guys are going to take us out 1, 2, you need to have a plan when you get 7, and you also make sure that nobody else is going to make a move after one of us is gone.
Yeah.
We've been together. We are proven loyalty. Yeah. Whereas I feel like most people haven't been to a lot of tribals. Yeah. Like, no, you haven't tested loyalty. You haven't done that. Like if you let us in, we're down.
Yeah.
You don't know who you can trust until you voted together.
Yeah.
Because everything else is just talk. So I mean that's why we're able to trust it, because we've proven our trust. Like, and you know what that's like now. You've been through a few tribals.
Yeah.
We're asking to just split the 7 and form something. Make your move guys. They're still majority and we're just still 2, so you can still take us out moving forward.
We're just gonna have a conversation. Yeah. I have something to bring up.
All right. Okay.
My aim coming in was to not go out first round, so got a bit further than that, which is good. And I've got immunity going in, so definitely going to make the next round too, which is great. Although I feel is putting a target on my back for the next rounds.
Okay, so in relation to your position, I think you might need to be a bit more worried.
I'm definitely got a target on my back. I'm very well aware.
Yep. I think those girls wanted to get you out originally, so I don't know if that helps with your decision.
Yeah.
If you want to do a girls thing with them, then I would understand, but I'm just letting you know.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm well aware that I've definitely got a target on my back for when I don't have immunity, clearly.
Because there was a lot of conversation about you, and I feel like you should probably be told, because I think you probably already know.
I'm pretty well aware, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, just so you're aware. I'll try to keep you in.
Yeah, cool. Thanks.
But do you think that you 3?
I feel like potentially Mars might not have an alliance with me and Ash, but I know me and Ash, I think that we are really, really tight, but I think that he might potentially pick other people maybe.
Yeah, okay.
That's okay.
I think I'd be a bit frustrated if I went out in the next couple of rounds. I feel like I can definitely get further now that I'm in it.
Yeah, so after the merge, Danny and I are the only 2 original pinks left against 7 blues, so it's a bit of a precarious position to be in. I've heard from a few people that they're going to split the votes between Danny and myself, which is a bit scary, but we've been putting feelers out there. A few people have approached us wanting to make moves, so that's really good. Now's the time to use us, make a move.
Well, yeah, I think they have no idea about the 2 idols.
Evans approached us and said he wants to start playing. He's keen to make moves. Aaron said he's keen to make a move. And then I think Ash is also keen to do something as well. Now, these people might just be telling us what we want to hear in case we have idols, but we're not going to leave any stone unturned.
Okay, there's a split vote plan going on, obviously, on you guys.
I know that where's Aaron and Evan?
They're off working. I've spoken to Aaron a little bit. He seems like keen.
Evan has said that, people are nervous because we're a pair, but Danny, at the moment, she's the only person I have complete trust in, so I have to work with her. She's the only person I have. If she and I turn on each other, we're both done.
Everyone's just very scared. They were talking like, well, then we have 7 flip on us if we flip now. I was like, but you don't.
No, we don't.
Because you were 2. If you have 3 more, that's 5.
Yeah.
Us 2 is like
2.
7.
Yeah,
and then there's 2 on the outs. Like,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
I was like, I literally said, I was like, your numbers don't add up.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
And I think it's gonna.
I got a little aggressive because I was just like, because they were just like, yeah, we're gonna wait for 7. I was like, why?
Yeah. At the moment, we're pushing to vote out Greg, just because he's not entertaining talking to us. There's no wiggle room for him. I have not even spoken to him since we've merged. He doesn't do anything for me, so he can go.
I think I was a little aggressive up there because I was just like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Mars, Christelle and I are threats. I think that people know we're a trio, and I think I'm going to have to cut that down at some point. Like, the reason I'm working with Mars is because he's a bigger threat than me because of his challenge prowess. I wouldn't have any kind of relationship with Mars and Christelle. Yeah. The only reason we even have a relationship is because it was convenient for us to work together. I know when we come back, obviously he's going to go back to Greg and it's going to be besties. And strategically, I don't think Mars is going to let go of Greg as easily as I would like to let go of Greg. So I'm trying to think of a way to get around this. This vote feels way too chaotic to be happening on a Sunday morning.
I think just in relation to I think the girls kind of wanted to form a party.
Yeah, they wanted like 5.
I mean, they need something. Yeah. They need something, and they're trying to recruit people to join there to make a 5.
Mm-hmm. Benefits of keeping the 7 strong: we get a constant majority. We can possibly flesh out the idol. My only concern is that once we get to the final 7, if we want to do that, then I feel like I'm definitely going to be targeted. Definitely myself and Ash. I feel like that's super obvious. We're trying to play that down a bit, but I feel like that's not working. Like, we're definitely like the power players now.
The only person I'm not 100% on is Evan.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, that's...
No. Nah, he'd be shooting himself in the foot if he did that.
But then you have like some of these more like floating people, and they're even more dangerous. Mieta is someone who is very dangerous at the moment. She's definitely one to look out for, and I do want a gun for her soon.
I'll be really shocked. I'll be like surprised Pikachu face if someone from our 7 goes out.
Yeah.
I keep hearing my name.
From who?
Apparently, Aaron's like trying. But if he hasn't spoken to either two, then I'm like a little bit like.
Told us anything.
I'm a little bit like, well, who's he talking to?
Yeah.
He's talking to Evan. I think that maybe they're expecting or hoping for a split, and they think 4 might be enough. I don't know.
Evan, I've been working on Evan, and I think he's still someone to watch out for. Well, I mean, we have to stick together. I don't see how we can get far in this game if we don't stick together.
So what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm concerned about Aaron. Aaron, if he's just getting big move-itis, like.
My philosophy in general with idols advantages is at the end of the day, you can't prevent every situation from happening, and you just need to execute the plan that is most likely to succeed.
So that's what I'm saying. If we had played, if we put our 5, or even with Evan 6 votes, depending on if Mars thinks that he's trustworthy, on Aaron, then that's safe. They'll play their advantages, they'll be gone, and Aaron will go, and it's a safe vote. No, he's not going to suspect anything.
Yeah.
Like, it's a safe vote.
I feel quite confident in the 3-4 split with the girls.
I think that's going to be the way. It would be silly to divide the party, like divide the tribe so much.
We can stick with that for plan A.
Yeah.
But try and subtly suss out.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the thing that I have to rely on the most is trust with my alliance, and that's what I'll be basing my vote and my plans around.
See if he brings it up to you.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe I'll have a one-on-one because maybe he sees you as a threat.
Yeah, maybe.
Not gonna lie, I don't think you guys see me as a threat yet. I don't see myself as a threat.
I'm kind of letting my minions suss things out for me at this stage. apparently Aaron's throwing my name around, but it's potentially changing now. Like we were saying that it actually might be a safer vote to put 5 or 6 on Aaron. It's definitely not my first choice because the 2 pink girls get more and more dangerous the further they get. 1 vote, 1 vote, 1 vote.
Without me, what are you two doing? Like, say if I don't,
We're scrambling.
totally.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
do you, like, you've obviously had conversations with other people. Do you feel like anyone is maybe coming on your side?
Well, like I everyone's kind of like me, or like a bit like you, like
everyone's
really like
non-committal, and you're clearly going to vote for the same person. Like, who are you wanting to go for? What do you think?
I did hear some whispers that Evan had been spending maybe a little too much time alone with Danny and Jules, so anything could happen.
So right now we have Ari trying to get the girls, and I pitched to use, and I think they want to vote Byron, which is a bit like...
Lauren, who wants to vote Byron?
The thought process was Mars, me, they, Crystal, and obviously Nieta and Grace. So it would be 6. It's up to you. What do you want to do? I feel like I'm just throwing information at you and being like, yeah, make
I honestly just still haven't decided. I really don't know.
It's fine.
There's been so many people that come up to me. I suppose the names that are coming up are, obviously, Greg. Yeah, Aaron. And then there's, I think, still the big one is one of the girls. I don't know Jules or Danny either. Yeah, I feel like a broken record. I've said this so many times. It's like a lot about couples at this point.
I agree.
And,
Aaron doesn't have one.
Exactly, and I thought at the start that was weak, but now I start to think that's powerful.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe it would.
Because he has no ties to her. He could flip flop wherever he wants. He could go, it's true. Oh my god, you're right. But I'm thinking if Yubi and Crystal stick together this vote, we can decide where the vote goes. Ultimately, as long as she's with us, more than she's with Mars, then we should be good with Crystal.
So in my opinion, I think the strongest player at this stage is Ash. She seems to be running a lot of the who gets voted out, and she always has. I've always considered her a really strong player, so I'm sort of aligning myself with her.
What have you heard, and what are you feeling good about?
I think we're going for Jules and Danny first. Well, I was talking to Aaron, and apparently they've approached him several times to vote out Greg, but Aaron's not going to do it. Like, I've been purposefully building a relationship with Ash to kind of progress further. I've been purposely playing like this supporting character role for a while, that I think it's hopefully to my benefit. So what are you feeling? Are you thinking that we shouldn't vote Danny or Jules this one?
I think we should
make them think that we're voting them and vote for someone else.
Yeah. I don't necessarily hate the idea of voting Aaron. Even if he was considering flipping.
Would go against Ash if it was against what I wanted to do. I think at this stage, however, I think that me, Ash, and Mars's alliance needs to remain strong to kind of get through. But we'll see. I don't know. There could be some betrayal later, but at the moment there's none.
I don't know. I don't think. Okay, you don't have time. You don't have to then. I don't know. Hey, you don't have to. Don't do it. But
if I were to go tonight, I'd be devastated because I feel like I've fought so hard to get here. I don't want to come this far to only come this far. If Danny and I can both get through tonight's vote, I think we'll be able to mix things up. Do you think this is going to happen?
I don't know, but they were talking over there and I couldn't they just wouldn't give me much.
Yeah.
I'm really struggling to get a foothold in this 7. Everyone kind of wants to get to 7 and then play it out, which is stupid and boring, and means I'm next. Fuck. But the day is not done.
If you guys have anything at all, I would definitely play it.
But okay.
That's honestly, I can't really do much at this point.
All right. Well, I hope you keep winning immunities, for your sake.
Yeah. No. I was trying.
Yeah. No, I get it. I'm sorry. That sounds bitter, but it's just it's kind of I am emotional because it's this close, and I can't get an edge, and I'm frustrated. I'm just so competitive. and I've got it this far with so much skin in the game, and it just sucks to be held out at arm's length. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Especially two Scorpio women.
Scorpio dragons.
Yeah, exactly. I want to win so much to prove that I can. It's been hard for 2 years of COVID, being a mum of 2 really young kids. And I really love this game. And I kind of want to do something for me. And I know I can. And I just want it so badly. And I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm hungry. And now I'm crying like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but look what Aaron's doing at the moment. He is playing so hard.
Okay, but yeah, it's not on board. This is not what we have.
Just letting you know, to build trust. Oh, she wasn't lying.
That's a boom episode, so we're looking at her off the top. We've been there for a while. Yeah.
Come on in. Have a seat. Congrats on making the merge, y'all. Danny, how was the sleep last night?
Better than the night before. I think it was such a long day yesterday, and with a couple of glasses of wine in our belly, most of us slept better than the night before. We got a tarp up, most of us were covered. The wind was hectic, but the sleep was better.
Anyone disagree, Greg?
I don't understand. I was getting smashed in the face with a tarp every 5 seconds, getting rained on. I'm just looking around, everyone's just lying there. But I had to move. I had to move personally.
So, Mars, what's been the situation back at camp? What are things like?
It's interesting because we are just at Merge, and
yep,
we've got a lot of people here who've only been to like one tribal the entire game.
Raise your hand if you've only been to one tribal. But yeah, does that make you kind of feel out of the loop? Like you haven't seen these votes take place, you haven't been a part of them. Do you feel like you need to catch up?
Oh, I don't know about catch up, but I think definitely need to test some alliances. I think the other guys have had a chance to do that, and yeah, the 4 of us that have only been to one obviously haven't had a chance to do that.
So Aaron, if you haven't had a chance to test your alliance, is it at that point that you're just kind of open to anyone, because anyone you can form a strong alliance with is good?
It's hard because you kind of you sort of don't know if you've had a chance to test your alliances, so you don't know whether whether it's sort of a risk to do that straight away. It's sort of like it's almost best to like stay sort of strong as a tribe first, rather than making a big move, because I haven't tested any alliances yet. So it's almost like I need to get through another tribal council with first before I do that. So
Evan, does it concern you that there are people who have tested their alliance?
Yeah, definitely. That's come up a few times now. The fact that others have gone through these tribal councils, gotten tighter as a result of dwindling numbers. So, yeah, it's definitely something to keep an eye on, I'd say.
So, who's on the bottom here? The 2 Nassau's? Yep, everyone agree with that? Yep, pretty much. So Aaron, you've probably seen a lot of situations like this, right? Where there's a couple of people who are on the outs, and then in the other big group, there's a hierarchy. Where do you think you sit in that hierarchy?
It's hard to know how I sit in that hierarchy, that final sort of blue 7. I would say I'd sit towards the bottom, to be honest. I haven't had as many tight alliances, so.
Who's at the top?
It's hard to know, to be honest, because we haven't really been to tribal council to test the alliances, so we can't see like who's actually calling the shots.
If you had to name 2 people who you think might be at the top, just on the top of your head, who would it be?
Only based on challenge, really, what we've seen, probably Mieta and Mars, because they seem to be really good at challenges, so they seem to be.
What about based on alliance security?
The 3 who stayed at Original Blue have a strong alliance, and the 4 who switched over because also have a sort of a strong alliance because we've been in the game the whole time.
Evan, can you weigh in on this? Who do you think is at the top?
Yeah, I don't mean to dodge the question, but I genuinely don't know. I feel like if you asked me this
next.
Who's not at the top? Point out.
Well, I mean, the obvious ones are. Sorry,
in the blue 7. Not us.
Sorry,
in the blue 7.
We've established that we're on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Who's on the bottom in the blue 7? You know, honestly, I feel like I'm kind of in that category, and perhaps, maybe, just to throw out a name, maybe Aaron, but I don't know.
Danny, do you agree with that? Is that a good assessment?
I don't know how the hierarchy goes. I think Aaron's more middle of the field than lower down. I think he would be middle. For me, top is Greg, Mars and Mieta. Mars and Mieta just because they can call shots being immunity winners, and I feel like Greg and Mars are quite tight.
To be honest, like we're just sort of guessing here because nobody wants to talk to us.
So Ash, are you concerned about challenge threats, or have you got something else on your mind?
Oh, I mean, as a challenge beast myself, I would say I'm highly concerned for, you know, the fact that I can't hold any higher than 5th in a challenge, but I'm not super concerned. I mean, everyone has their day and everyone's gonna, you know, have their thing that they're good at. Every dog has their day, and I will have mine one day, maybe if there's like a really offset trivia challenge or like some very specific topic, if you could organise that.
Yeah, I'll take Carlton Football Club history.
I'll take Collingwood. And this is why I don't talk to her.
Alright, so what is on your mind if it's not? Like, what's your vote based on?
My vote is based off people telling me what the options are, what the best option is for me going forward. I'm just basing my vote off that. And I ain't telling you anymore.
Alright. Christelle, what have you been voting based on?
What I think will lead to getting further and further. I guess I've gotten this far, so I must have something happening that's going well. So it would be nice to get further, but we'll see. That'll be good.
Mieta, people will start being part of the jury and they'll vote for a winner. What do you think they're going to value? And are you putting any thought to who you're putting on the jury?
I don't think I'm putting any thought into who's going into the jury. More about my game going forward. I mean, if I was in the jury, I really like snake behaviour, so that's what I would be voting for. So I want people to do some sus shit.
I love it. If you want to do some sus stuff, I'll come talk to me. I'll slither away.
Speaking of, you have immunity, which is, you know, great. Are you still nervous or are you feeling pretty safe?
I'm so nervous. I mean, like, I'm clearly safe right now, but I definitely think I have a massive target on my back and I don't have immunity.
Aaron, do you reckon if you had immunity that you'd feel more like sort of switching things up, feel more comfortable, like because it's not going to backfire on you?
Oh yeah, I think you do have that confidence when you have immunity. You think you know, like you're playing survival, you might as well make a move because there's no risk on you. So I reckon it's a huge difference. I had immunity, I probably would want to make a move, but I don't, and I want to be safe. So that's the most important.
Greg, how confident do you feel about this vote? Do you think it's really chaotic or do you think it's pretty straightforward?
I think there was a bit of scramble towards the end, you know, people throwing up different ideas and like different ways to split the votes pretty much, or like whether we should split, whether one of the two have an advantage or an idol or that sort of thing. It's never just straightforward, but
So basically the best way to vote us out.
Yeah.
There's the option.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's nothing against you. Like,
it is a little bit.
It's more just like we started, like, obviously we voted Netta and then we had 7, and the idea of like us 7 being the final 7
is really boring.
It was a fun dream, hypothetical.
So boring. Like,
Greg, a lot of people like applied for Melbourne Survivor this season. A lot of people missed out, right? Greg, does that put at all any pressure to do something that is interesting and put on a good show to show that you were deserving of this spot?
Oh yeah, for sure. I've definitely don't want to have a boring season, but I think there's plenty more interesting things to come.
And as a very prospective jury member, I'm not looking for a player who's just going to sit in numbers. I'm looking for snake behaviour. I'm looking for someone who's going to play the game because it's a game to play.
When I watch Survivor, I see someone make a move just for the sake of making a big move, from what I can tell, not in their best interest. If I was on the jury, that wouldn't be a point for me just because it's a big move.
But it's not making a move for the sake of making a move. Like if someone who feels like when you get to 7 you're on the bottom, use us. We're we're 2 votes you can pick up. You only need 3 other people to have a majority. Use us, like
for you it might be the move for making.
Yeah, you're on the top. You don't need to worry about us. But other people that are on the bottom,
People who are at the bottom of that 7.
well, you must be on the top because you're. You have to be on the top.
We're going a 7.
And we tried to talk to you, and you brick walled us the whole time. So you must be on the top.
I was fully open to any suggestion.
We spent how long on a swap tribe together? You did not talk strategy with us at all.
We didn't go to tribal council.
But you barely spoke to us about anything. Yeah. You wouldn't even small talk with us. I don't know anything about you.
The food thing is a personal issue that I have with food.
Yeah. All right. So obviously Greg is coming for Danny and Jules.
Really?
Yeah, by myself.
Greg, what happens after they're gone?
Exactly, that's our whole pitch.
I'm so excited to find out. All bets are off. We all know like this was the goal. We got there. Okay, now we're gonna really play. And I'm playing to get further in the game. Final 7 is further than Final 9, and I think my best way to get to Final 7 is with my 7-person alliance.
Mars, you've been a bit quiet over there. What's your take on this? Because you were kind of singled out as maybe one of the top people as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I was the second last one on the challenge. I'm definitely, I have been a challenge threat.
Does that make you a target?
It does, but it also makes me a shield. Like, you're still just at merge. We have so much of the game left.
Has anyone got anything else they want to say? No? All right. Lieta, you're up.
Hey, Ron.
Greg, this is a Hail Mary. I hope this works.
I didn't vote for you before, but I'm voting for you now.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, I'll read the votes. First vote, Greg. Next vote, Greg, the Lentil King. Next vote, Greg. That's 3 votes, Greg. Aaron. Aaron. That's 3 votes, Greg. 2 votes, Aaron. Aaron. 3 votes, Greg. 3 votes, Aaron. Aaron. 3 votes, Greg. 4 votes, Aaron. 8th person voted out of Melbourne Survivor, Uncharted Waters.
Well played, guys.
Aaron.
Well played.
And the first member of our jury, Aaron. Grab a torch. Aaron, the tribe has spoken.
Good luck, guys.
Seems like that 7 maybe wasn't as strong as some of you thought. See what happens.
I'm feeling a bit sad, but I'm happy that I got voted on blindside. That's true survival way to go, and it means that, they had to make a move to get me out. It wasn't an easy vote.
If I try to pull a move on Greg, my tribe's or my alliance is just going to hate me.
Like as recent as an hour ago, I was considering taking this person or trying to take this person with me to like the final. But a new alliance has formed, I suppose. Sorry, Aaron.
Yeah, I've had an absolutely amazing time. I've met some great people. I'm proud, so yeah, what can I say? Sad, but proud, so.